Controlled by West Rutland as it's a rematch. Rochester in the blue, West Rutland in the home whites. Rochester winning up in Rochester in what was a close ball game. And I hope tonight to be the same here. A young West Rutland squad, and I'll go through the starting lineups for both sides here as I get my camera adjusted. I announced the teams for the PA system. That's why I was a little late coming on. That's a Don Garcia, 3-ball in it, and got it! Bottom of the net for Garcia. And of course, he's one of the keys to West Rutland's success. Him getting hot tonight, being an offensive threat. And of course, Rochester wanting to shut that down. So it's a 3-0 West Rutland lead, 45 seconds into the basketball game. You're watching Munger Vision on PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. West Side basketball, men's and women's, all basketball season. JV game. Rochester squad come out playing a very deliberate half-court, spread-it out offense. Spread the floor, and that's Garcia with the steal in that 2-3 zone defense. He was playing on that edge on the perimeter and just got in the pass lane. He's very athletic anyways, can leap like a gazelle, and as you saw already, can hit not only a 3-ball, but can take it off the dribble to the hole. Garcia waiting for some movement offensively. They wanted to clear the floor for him. He's able to spit the ball out, and the Harvey had the touch along with Ackerman. And whistle and a foul called. Johnny McKiernan out there. His whole family, all his brothers, they all officiate. Of course, I'm a little prejudiced to John. He's a 50-year-old guy like me now, so I mean, he's one of the top officials in the state of Vermont. He's working with Willie Parker out there. Of course, Willie's a good guy also, good official. We'll see how I feel in the fourth quarter about that. But right now, Garcia and West Rutland with the basketball have the 3-0 lead. They get the pass off. That was Callahan. And this time I won't drop for Garcia. Kept alive, and Harvey will have it, number 4. So Ryan Harvey. Now, this is my first time this year videotaping West Rutland boys. I've done the girls' games a couple times, but I'll have to just acclimate myself to the names and numbers. Garcia, obviously going to be the linchpin of the offense, going to be the centerpiece. As Callahan wanting to go inside. See him swing it out, and it's going to be up, and no. That's a bad habit that Garcia's got to break. Well, all the things he does very good, and he does a lot of things well, is don't backpedal when you take your shot until you see it go through the cylinder. Be ready to come back in and go for the rebound. Rochester, again, he'll work the ball around the perimeter. Again, very patient offense against this 2-3 zone. That's a 3-ball, and no. Boy, came off the rim funny. Shot was taken by Ethan White. Garcia, great pass, and no. Kind of shied away from the shot. That was Agnes, who I watched play at Christ the King, but again, instead of the strong step to the hole, he kind of backed up on it, tried to spin it up and in. Stays at 3-0. 3 minutes have gone by here in this first quarter play. Rochester, in case you haven't figured it out yet, in the dark blue uniforms, and West Rutland in their home whites. Yeah, and I'm just watching right now as White directing traffic from the elbow. Bowen with the touch right there, number 5, and they'll swing it around. Parrish, again, not forcing shots up right now, just taking that extra pass, that extra second. No shot clock to worry about in the state of Vermont. We haven't gotten to the new century yet. And there's the pass inside, and got it. That was about as patient as you could be. Pratt, Tanner Pratt, with the basket. Some soft pressure in the backcourt. 3-2, West Rutland with the lead off Garcia's 3-ball. That's Callahan. Like I said, a very young West Rutland squad. Garcia on the drive was fouled. It's on the floor. That'll be the second team foul. That is a blocking foul on Bowen, Cody Bowen. Chad Lyons, number 41, coming into the ballgame for the freshman Callahan. So Callahan's going to sit down for West Rutland. The ball will be taken out of bounds by Ryan Harvey. Harvey looked inside, and boy, nice job of finding the open man. He'll pivot and then kick the ball back out of the paint. Yeah, that just looked out of sync all the way. Through the hands of Parrish, it'll be a turnover. West Rutland will take the basketball over. Already at the midway point of this first quarter of play, West Rutland looking to avenge an earlier season loss to Rochester. Lyons with the touch, and he'll swing the ball across to Harvey. To Ackerman. to Garcia. Oh, nice block out of bounds. That was blocked by number 12, Thompson, Christian Thompson. And West Rutland will retain possession, and the ball will be taken out of bounds by Ryan Harvey. One thing I did wrong when it's Garcia. Nope, off the mark on that 3 ball. Gets his own missed shot. As nice push inside that Agnes, and that might have been tipped. Well, it's tipped now to White to Parrish. Parrish beat the defender down the floor, laid it up softly off the backboard and in. 4-3 Rochester. Now the pressure creeping forward. Slapped away, and it'll be taken up by Thompson. A turnover and a long pass down to Core. I'm not sure if that was the best option there, but it'll be West Side on the defense in that 2-3 zone. Parrish sets, fires, 2-pointer, no good. Mistimed his jump, and no. Now, and Agnes hit the bottom of the backboard, and Parrish will take it over. So West Rutland looking a little bit jitterish out there right now. Parrish between circles, number 14. And again, this is just keeping that 2-3 zone moving, sliding, trying to find the seam inside. And they find it to Thompson. Steps to the hole, makes it 6-3. So 6 unanswered points now after West Rutland opened with a 3 ball. Harvey to Lyons, and they'll get up front to Ackerman. What I started to say is I always write the home team on the right side of on my paper, and for some reason I did it the opposite, and that's what's screwing me up when I look down at my page. Don't forget, I run the camera and call the game, and you should have a system. It's Garcia, not shy about shooting, will take another 3 ball. I just had to be early here. Some shot selection. Oh, block. Lyons was blocked. That was Pratt with the block. Parrish passed up the 3 ball, and he'll toss over the top, and now Bowen with the grab, and White way outside, and he'll hold it up. Minute 57 to go already. Just, I don't remember only the tip-off. I don't remember timeout or anything. This quarter has just flown along. At this rate, I'll be able to get home and watch The Big Bang Theory on time. Greg Dupree coming in, number 3 for West Rutland. Lyons sitting down. Good minutes off the bench by Chad Lyons. They want to post up, and they'll slide the ball out. Parrish, 2 ball on it, no good. Good box out this time. It's Garcia up ahead to Dupree, and off his foot and out of bounds. They were trying to push the tempo, and they had the advantage here behind the defense. It's just an awkward way to bring the ball down, hit the foot out of bounds. A minute and a half to go. First quarter action on Munger Vision, 6-3. Rochester. As Thompson thought about the shot from the wing, and they'll just swing the ball around now. Okay, West Rutland started in the 2-3 zone, and they have remained in the 2-3 zone. Loose ball chased down by Curtis to Parrish. Now a new number out there also is Mike Smith, number 11. Down to 67 seconds to go in this first quarter. Again, each possession offensively has. Oh, nice shot by Smith. Under a minute to go, 55 seconds to be exact, 8-3. That was a 2-point shot from the outside by Smith. But again, each possession is taken between 30 and 45 seconds for Rochester. So that's why it's already the quarter's almost over, and it's an 8-3 score, but Rochester's clicked on almost all their offensive possessions. Garcia up, under, and count it. That was a pretty drive to the hole. I like that option a lot better because he's either going to get a shot off, closer in, higher percentage, or get fouled, or do that right there, the best of both worlds, get the basket and the foul. As Pratt will sit down for Rochester, and Clay Walker, number 10, coming in with 33 seconds to go. He'll take his spot. 8-5 Rochester, and Garcia trying to complete the 3-point play from the free throw line, and will. Remember, Garcia opened the ball game with a 3-point shot, and now he just added another 3-point play, but took a little bit longer to do it this time. So he's got all 6 of West Rutland's points. 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. Parrish looking at Dupree on the top of the 2-3 zone. Also out there on the top of that 2-3 zone is Harvey. And they're going to play for the last shot now as they pulled the ball beyond the defensive count marker. Boy, dribbling out of trouble. That was a smart play. Smith with the touch to Parrish. Penetrates up with the left hand, no good, and chased down. It's going to be a great move with a drop step. but the shot wouldn't have counted. It missed anyways. 8-6, Rochester over West Rutland in varsity basketball action on Munger Vision. Parrish and Rochester will have the first possession of the second quarter. Some of the chatter going on in the West Rutland huddle was to Garcia, settle down, work the ball around, don't just settle for that first shot. And that's good advice. As excellent as a player as he is, and he's an outstanding player, sometimes you come out just a little too jacked up to start the game. You kind of got to settle down and get into the rhythm of the game. Smith, that's a two-point shot. No, weak side rebound will come down. Garcia into the front court to the elbow and trying to set up his defender. Takes the bump and able to kick the ball out to Ackerman at the last second. To Garcia, that's a tough man to stop down inside, and Agnes got it. Count the basket, and Agnes with the offensive rebound to put back the basket, going to the free throw line. 8-8 the score, and West Rutland looking for their second lead of the night. They led 3-0, and actually 3-2. I got all excited, yeah. So, and Agnes will not make the shot. Ackerman cut off nicely by Walker. Clay Walker, number 10 out there for Rochester. And almost a steal by Dupree as he anticipated the pass coming back up top and will knock the ball out of bounds. Rochester will retain possession. The Hinchy Gym about 3/4 full. Both sides of the bleachers pulled out. A good crowd, but a great place to come watch a ball game, especially in the winter weathers here now. If you need a warm spot with some good action, in a high school gym's a great place to go. Parrish missed the shot. A long rebound came down to Harvey, and he'll throw the top to Garcia. Garcia defensively drew this time Curtis, number 24. He'll step out between circles, come off the screen to Garcia. Lobs the ball down to Harvey. They look to give the ball back in the low post to Garcia. And boy, they talk about sagging on Garcia in the Rochester huddle between quarters. And boy, did they ever sag. 4 people around him that time. Oh, to Smith, and got it. What a lucky break as the pass came from Walker. Got tipped by 2 West Rutland players right to the hands of Smith, who caught it and shot it. Makes it 10-8 Rochester. Boy, and Agnes knew he had Ackerman open. The pass got tipped getting to him. Walker waits for Smith to come down, and Smith now will handle the basketball. A couple dribbles, goes between the legs, and to Parrish, back to Smith. Smith's a shooter. He's already shown he can hit that outside jump shot. And that will rattle around, but not down, and Ackerman has it again. Had it originally, and then got tipped away, and that will be an Agnes. Can't get there. They're saying it was not tipped. It'll be Rochester basketball. And we have a timeout taken, 30-second timeout being taken by West Rutland as they're down 10-8 to Rochester in the second quarter play. Well, it's shaping up. This could be a barn burner by the end of the night. Walker in the corner, Ackerman there defensively, but they still get the ball to Parrish. Dupree and Harvey on top of the 2-3 zone. And a travel. I tried to split the defense and took that extra step. It'll be a travel call. Ball will go side out to West Rutland. Garcia and Dupree and Agnes, Harvey, and Ackerman all on the floor right now for West Rutland. Yeah, they trapped up top and took the ball away. Well-placed trap, and Garcia got a piece of it, but it'll still go in. Walker with the basket. A defensive bucket right there as, again, they trapped up top and able to come up with the steal. Oh, yeah. They had the right idea. The pass off the hip of Van Agnes. It was a tough pass to handle. And here comes Rochester. Boy, and Walker's spot. No, not this time. Weak side rebound will come down to Ackerman. And he'll underhand the pass out to Garcia behind the back, and he'll glide in the front court. He'll call the play out now between circles. Being guarded out there by number 24, Curtis. Dupree. Back to Garcia. They send Dupree through, set a screen with an Agnes, and then they've shot from, I believe that was a 3-point shot, came up short. Parrish. Well, he got out in the air and was able to work his way around enough to get a pass to his teammate. That was Thompson. And yeah, Here comes Rochester the other way as the tempo kicking up as Parrish showed him the ball, brought it back, had it blocked, came back to him, and now he's going to pull it back out. Set the offense up. Smith with the touch. He'll swing it over to Curtis. He'll take the two-point shot, and no. Rebound. Adon Garcia, and he's going to try to break down the whole Rochester team, and he'll draw the jump ball. And I am not criticizing. I'm just watching the game, and my observation as an old guy is Garcia trying to do too much by himself right now. He's got to incorporate his teammates because Rochester, I listened to the Rochester's huddle during the timeout, they're basically saying all you got to do is guard Garcia. And basically that's what he's allowing to happen right now. Four Rochester players just guarded him on a break and tied him up. That ball will spit out of bounds. His game might open up later in the contest and become a big, he might be like hotter than a pistol. But right now, they're playing him defensively very well. Timeout taken. 4:05 going to second quarter. 12-8 Rochester with the lead. Listen, it's a good game, but right now you just can kind of feel a trend that's going to change for West Rutland. Again, I am not criticizing. I'm just watching the game, talking. Parrish. Got a great box out. That'll be a push from behind called against Rochester. West Rutland have the basketball. And, that's the 5th team foul on Rochester. None yet on West Rutland. 3:50 to go in the half. You're watching PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. You go to PEGTV.com, click a video on demand, or you can just turn your TV on to Channel 15. Don't forget, Saturday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, games of the week. And Agnes, that's a beautiful look. They came out and tried to trap Garcia. The whole defense was above the free throw line. He recognized that. And mathematically, somebody's got to be open. And he found the open man. That's a great look by Garcia. The finish by Agnes, 12-10 Rochester. Yeah, if you start distributing the ball when they overplay you defensively, you're going to have a big night point-wise, assist-wise. Bowen with the ball. And you're looking at that 2-3 zone. It's a very passive 2-3 zone right now as far as attacking at the top with the 2-3s. Got it. Boy, Bowen that time. 3-balling it, swishing it. 15-10 after that made basket. To the middle of the floor to Ackerman. Now to Garcia. White will pick him up, number 3. Ethan White, senior out there for Rochester. Harvey. Garcia open, just off the mark. White with the weak side rebound as Dupree stepped up, tried to slow him down, and then the attack of the hole, and the ball taken away by Ackerman. They slow things down with the instructions from the sideline, and they want to set up the play. Nice catch by Dupree. To Harvey, to Ackerman. West Rutland settling into their half-court offense now here with 2:14 to go. Dupree with the catch. The give and go, and no. Well ran, just the shot didn't drop, and now a whistle and a call by John McCarron. Like I said, all his brothers also officiate basketball. But you can always tell it's John because he's the more handsome of all the brothers. I say that because I know Joe listens. Well, Joe's got to be the younger brother. Hard to tell when they're standing side by side. Because John looks like the younger brother, but I know mathematically he isn't. Up and no. Tough, that was a tougher shot. He was behind the backboard on the angle, and rebound will come down to West Rutland. You get the sense that they're starting to find themselves. That'll be a foul. Willie Parker with the call. Yeah, that's going to become the 6th team foul. So with a minute 49 to go before halftime, the next foul that Rochester commits will be at least the 1-on-1 for West Rutland as they get Curtis off the bench to Rochester. Smith at top against Garcia, lost his balance, able to get it off to Ackerman and tipped around on the floor. That's Ackerman. I'm sorry, shot was taken by Callahan, number 34. I apologize for that. And knocked away to Agnes. Look at that, up and no. There's going to be a foul. That's great work by the two big men. And Agnes, number 21, and Ackerman, number 30. And it was Ackerman that was fouled, and it'll be Ackerman that goes to the line to shoot 2. That foul on Thompson, his first personal, team 7th, 15-10 Rochester, and it will be staying 15-10 on the missed free throw. As Curtis coming in for Rochester, he's going to replace White. And he'll miss them both. Boy, Garcia timed his jump perfectly, and jump ball called. Blue basketball, it'll be Rochester basketball. No pressure in the back court. Parrish with a free pass will get the great catch on the side by Bowen. That was a tough short hop pass. You can see Callahan and Harvey at the top of the 2-3 zone. Minute 12 to go in the half. And I'll tell you, since Garcia hit the game opening 3-point shot, West Rutland has scored just 7 points, basically in 2 quarters since that. But they have 10 points in the first half. The only good news for us, for West Rutland, is Rochester's only got 15 points. But you'd expect that with Rochester's deliberate possession style of offense. 49 seconds left in the half. Bowen to Parrish. And they get it off now to Walker down low. But stay down this. Nice catch in the front row there by one of the fans. Good hands. Chad Lyons coming in for West Rutland. He'll replace Ryan Harvey. Yeah, and that's a nice alert turnaround by Thompson. Parrish, mid-range, and that might have been tipped. Ackerman will hand the ball off to Garcia. Plenty of time. You see they're matching Curtis up defensively against Garcia. That's the matchup right now. Rochester likes that matchup. 17 seconds, 16. Garcia in the corner, and plenty of time. They'll flip it off to Agnes. Back to Agnes. He gets to the free throw line, and he'll hand the ball back off to Callahan. And foul. Callahan going to the line with 5.2 seconds to go in the half. He'll draw the foul, get 2 shots. That's going to be the second foul on Bowen. Wow. Well, nowhere to go but up after the first shot. And I tell you, Agnes kept that ball alive. And he's going to do, oh, you can't believe it got the, what a wild ending to the first half, as it's going to be a 15-10 West Rutland, trailing by 5 to Rochester on Munger Vision. Rutland held to 10 first half points. Dupree's getting the start here in the second half. As they try to go more inside, was the information I travel called. Yeah, a jump ball called. Yeah, that's one of those things, you got to pop the ball right back out when you catch it. The few dribbles trying to back them in, it's in and out. You got to pop it in, pop it out. It's in high, low, high, low. But yeah, I held to 10 points, and what the coach overheard him speaking, was they want to go down inside more. And Agnes, a bright spot in that first half, I thought, personally, for West Rutland, did a nice job. Their leading scorer was Adon Garcia. Again, down only 5 points. Like I said, the good news about only scoring 10 points is that Rochester only scored 15, and this is Parrish with the basketball. I'll have more West Rutland girls basketball action for you at a later date. CSJ men's and women's basketball. Well, I can't wait. I hope it works out for me that I do the CSJ Castle State College basketball game. CSJ's assistant coach, Joe Leichman, over in that front row, taking in tonight's actions. I believe that's him. Bill Bartlett, former West Rutland coach, now in charge of CSJ basketball. Recruited quite a team, and no, he doesn't work for himself. He works for a local grocery store and has to answer to bosses and people and keep a schedule. That's a whole nother story you get into. I'll save that for a CSJ game. This is Bowen with the ball. This was the Rochester offense in the first half. Very patient, very deliberate, very calculated. Oh boy, I tell you, they played defense from behind. I know they're playing a 2-3 zone, but Agnes, by playing that way, gave up the sweet spot. They just missed a shot down low, and that ball bouncing around comes down to Ackerman. They go to Harvey to the hole. No. And Agnes got away with one from behind there. It's going to stay with West Rutland as that goes off from the hands of Tanner Pratt. Almost 2 minutes gone by here in this third quarter, and the scoring, speed of scoring staying the same as it did in the first half. Dupree with the grab will hand the ball right off to Garcia. No. Long shot, long rebound. Dupree races to it, gives it up to Garcia. And finger rolls it up and in. Nice job by Dupree to hustle after that ball. That set up the play by Garcia, and then the fall by Dupree. And there is the call. As Ethan White, number 3, will take the ball out of bounds on the far side of the beautiful Hinchy Gymnasium. And Parrish handled the distributing the ball in that first half for Rochester. I believe he's also their leading scorer. White going to go 3-balling. No. Rebound. Oh, foul. Ball was blocked by Garcia as they gave up the offensive rebound rather easily, but the foul will actually be on an Agnes. Garcia looked to me like he got all ball, and he apparently did. The foul going to an Agnes. That's his first personal, team's second. And Thompson with the basket will make it 16-12 Rochester. And his second shot, just as good as the first shot, as Christian Thompson now extends the lead back to 5. Garcia, long pass, front court to Dupree. Dupree back to get the basketball. Boy, he's out in no man's land right now. And he'll hand the ball off to Garcia. Got in the air, might have been trying to go to Ackerman. Dupree with the steal as teams exchange turnovers. To Ackerman. Dupree sets up a 3-ball, got it! Greg Dupree will cut the lead to 2 at 17-15. See if that energizes the West Rutland defense. I don't remember him coming out of the 2-3 zone at all in the first half. White and Parrish both pointing different spots on the floor. I guess that White won that one. Parrish all the way. But I tell you, I'm not a big zone guy. I know there's times and places for it. I don't think you could be successful on a consistent basis playing a 2-3 zone an entire varsity basketball game. And this 2-3 zone isn't really an aggressive, attacking, dictating 2-3 zone, as you can see by the last, able to penetrate and drive against it. Garcia against Parrish. Garcia, a lot of dribbling, almost lost the ball. They'll go down to Ackerman. Ackerman, nice job, sealed off from the baseline by Thompson, and smartly they'll pull the ball back out and restart the play. 4 minutes ago, third quarter action, West Rutland down by 4. Great defense by White. White played in front of Dupree, didn't allow him to cut cleanly to the pass, and then made the interception himself. To Bowen. It's a very slow reacting zone defense. Garcia will come out of the pack with the basketball. Garcia behind the back to Dupree. Grella! That was a beautiful assist from Garcia and a nice finish by Dupree. And then the steal by Garcia. It's a tempo kicking up now. More to West Rutland's liking. There's a foul. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Called that an offensive foul. And you see, Willie Parker explained to Coach Lufkin. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just saying, oh, wow. That's all I said. I didn't say anything about Willie being wrong. I just said, oh, wow, 3 times I think I said, oh, wow. And back to the game now, 19-17 Rochester. Thompson will get it back. And Dupree, I tell you who's sparking this. Dupree's changing the tempo of the game. Offensive rebound came down into the hands of Pratt. And he got it because he pushed from behind. Pratt picking up his 3rd foul. Bowen coming out of the ballgame for Rochester. Mike White, number 11, into the contest. And they allow all the subs to come in now. We're set on the floor with 3:04 to go in the third quarter. things getting a little more juiced here. West Rutland outscoring Rochester 7-4 here in the third quarter. But Dupree, well, that time he just threw it away with a no-look pass. White blocked out of bounds. Garcia said, "Get out of my house." A very well-timed block, and he kept his body back so he would make no contact. Now come up top to Thompson. Curtis with the touch, number 24, just in the ballgame for Rochester. That's Ackerman defensively. Came out to pressure the ball on that edge of the 2-3 zone. Parrish ball fake to White. If he handles that pass cleanly, he takes the shot. He's a good perimeter shooter. One thing the zone is doing is they're overcommitting when they do come out to pressure the points. Parrish will get a three-pointer for Parrish. And that will push the lead back to 5 at 22-17. 2:21 to go, third quarter. Too long a pass. Yep. And White will save it. Great hustle by White to save it to Parrish. And no, tipped around. Curtis had it. White will get it, and he'll settle things down now. Wild ride down the court that time for the Rockets. West Rutland will settle back out, and Dupree will get called for the block. As Chad Lyons, number 41, coming in for West Rutland, and number 10, Clay Walker, coming in for Rochester. Well, I'll tell you one thing. West Rutland able to get the tempo cranked up a little bit more, but Rochester able to adapt to it. Well, the timeout with 1:51 to go in the third. 22-15. Rochester would lead over West Rutland. Oh, it's shaping up to be a wild fourth quarter. Walker, no, he was pretty decent from the outside the first half. Garcia to Anagnos to Lyons to the hole. No, back to Anagnos. Got it. Good look down the floor by Garcia. And again, it goes to just a one-possession game, 22-19. Again, see if that burst right there will feed them defensively. They bring Lyons in to replace Dupree. They want to do the same thing. Be the spark plug at the top of that 2-3 zone. Pressure the ball. Crank up the tempo. And Agnes left his feet, but didn't get burned by it. Parrish up, underneath. No. Kept the ball alive. Lyons foul. Mike Smith called for the push. Foul was on Rochester. That's going to be Smith's first personal. Harvey in the back court with Garcia, and it'll be Harvey on the far side of the Hinchy Gym, bringing the ball to the center to Garcia. To Ackerman. Now West Rutland in the front court will. So they try to isolate Smith and break him down with Garcia. Good job by Smith defensively. Less than a minute to go. The screen and roll. Ackerman up, and whoa, he almost pulled off quite a shot there. He rolled too early after setting the screen. Parrish all the way down. Got it. Little magic act by Parrish. Pushes the lead back to 5. Now West Rutland does want to give up a mini run here at the end of the third quarter. Got a lot of dribbling. As Callahan coming in for West Rutland, and he will replace Garcia with 31.9 seconds to go. It'll be Harvey taking the ball out of bounds. They're going to set that box formation. Nope, they're going to go stack. Well, actually, they don't know what they're setting up. Yeah, it is a stack, and Callahan open, catches, fires. No. Agnes kept the weak side rebound alive, saved it as he danced along the sideline into Ackerman. Curtis almost came up with the steal. 20 seconds to go. They got to settle it down. Lions will settle it down now. Walker on him defensively. Ackerman receives the ball out of the block, so his pass tipped and taken away by Walker. To Curtis, they want to get in the hands of a point guard. Now they do, to Smith. Parrish, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Curtis, no. And that will be the half quarter. A wild one. 5-point lead for Rochester. 24-19 over West Rutland on Munger Vision. Quarter left in regulation to even the score here with Rochester. Like I said, Rochester winning already in Rochester in a close ball game, and this matching up to be the same thing. Nobody in any real foul trouble on either side. And team fouls stand at West Rutland with 4 and just 2 for Rochester. And they have come back out in that 2-3 zone. Again, Rochester, for the most part tonight, 98% of the time, has been very patient against that 2-3 zone. Curtis stepped inside, and Harvey had it, lost it, and Callahan with the steal. We'll give it back to Adon Garcia. Picked up by Parrish. Trying to find the defense here for Rochester. It's going to be man-to-man, and Parrish is going to play Garcia. Down inside to Ackerman. Back to Garcia. 3-ball in it. Off bounce, falling away. Came up short. 7 minutes left, and last touch by Garcia. The pass intended for Walker. Yeah, so Parrish, they run that tight stack up top. Looked inside, that was guarded. Smith left open, short. Rebound came down to Harvey, and his pass does get to Garcia. As Parrish is going to pick him up in the backcourt. They wanted to trap. Well, I'll tell you what, Parrish showing you his ups right there. Yeah, great hustle by Parrish. Almost came up with the turnover. Harvey to Garcia. Tell you what, Parrish is giving away about 4 to 5 inches, but boy, just intensity and quickness. He's right there, matching up nicely. And Agnes up top, they'll wheel the ball around to Garcia all the way to the far side of the Hinchy gym. Nice grab by Harvey. Down by just 5, West Rutland can be very deliberate. Harvey up, and no. And it's Parrish with the rebound. There was a crowd of people there, and Parrish out leaping them all. Up underneath, puts it back up, beautiful. Parrish watched his shot and then followed it up and in. Dan Agnes will step to the hole, great job. Nice finish by Agnes and a pretty assist to Garcia. Drew the defense to him, then gave it off to Agnes. 26-21, Rochester with the lead. Both Lyons and Dupree on the bench right now. I thought they really kicked the pressure up off the ball on the top of that 2-3 zone when they were in the contest. Curtis, Smith, back to Curtis. Well, it hasn't been a tough game to videotape, yeah. Parrish inside the free throw line, opposite, give it back to Curtis. He'll take the shot, long and strong. Garcia on the weak side will accelerate into the front court, splits the defense, goes all the way over, and fouled on the floor. It was a pass. He was bringing the ball back. That's why he's not getting shots right now. Good call by John McKernan. We'll go to the inline now as Curtis and Walker coming out of the ballgame for Rochester. White and, I'm trying to find number 30, Pratt back out there for Rochester. Stack being ran by West Rutland, and they'll come up top to Garcia. He'll make the grab, and Willie Parker with the call now. I turned around and missed the call, so Harvey on the baseline. Nope, they switch up. Garcia will take the ball out of bounds into Agnes. Dupree back in the contest now for West Rutland. They're down by 5 with 5 minutes to go. Yeah, Mike Smith with the defense. Garcia came up top, or I'm sorry, Dupree came up top, and really Smith did a great job defensively on him. Yeah, White will retrieve the basketball, throw all the way back, or that was Smith, I'm sorry, to White now. Parrish, again, just taking his time, setting up the offense. Parrish has been very versatile as you've watched him make outside shots and then penetrate off the dribble and make shots. So he's a tough man to figure out defensively. Down to 4.5 minutes to go in the basketball game. Each team with just 4 team fouls. Parrish, there he is, slicing and dicing and making the basket. Little floating one-hander leaning in. But again, they held that ball for close to, well, 40 seconds on that possession. And Agnes with the finish. But they're finding that Agnes, and he's responding with the finishes here. Keeps it at a 5-point lead for Rochester. White, no. Rebound, Ackerman got fouled. Yeah. Foul will be called on Pratt. Lyons coming in the contest on number 41. He'll come in for Harvey. So I'll put Dupree and Harvey at the top of, we'll put Lyons and Dupree at the top of that 2-3 zone. I think that could really be quite a mixture here. A good mixture for West Rutland. So Dupree working against White, going to hit Lyons in the middle, and Lyons able to recover the basketball. It was tipped again, and Garcia will pick it up this time. Well, it wasn't pretty, but they got him the basketball. His fadeaway no good. Here comes White out of the pack. White with Dupree back to beat. And it's out of bounds. I had to wait for the call. It'd be off from West Rutland, out of bounds. Over to Rochester, and Curtis, or no, I'm sorry, that's not Curtis. That's Walker coming in the ball game for Rochester. Yeah, they easily get the ball in bounds. You know, it's realistic when we get around that 2 minute and 10 second mark that Rochester, if you don't foul them, could walk the clock all the way down and expire it. Garcia fouled by Walker. That's going to be the 6th team foul. John McCarron right on top of the action right there. Well, the Knicks fouled then that Rochester commits, so put the West Rutland squad at least the 1-1. 3:20 to go in the 4th quarter. Lions will hold and then literally hand the ball out to Garcia. And again, Parrish has done a nice job on Garcia for the most part tonight. But you got to look at it and figure, and Agnes got it! And Agnes has been the story here in the second half offensively. That's at least 6 points, if not more. A chance to make it 7 from the free throw line. Unofficially, 28-25 is official. That's on the scoreboard. I say, if the team, West Rutland's only got 25 points, Parrish must be doing a good job defensively on Garcia, just with the low score. And Agnes gets the basket. We'll have a timeout taken. 28-26, Rochester by just a bucket. Well, I told you, if you stuck around long enough, you'd see a good finish here. 28-26 Rochester. And Parrish has been key out to number 14. Lyons and Dupree at the top of the 2-3 zone. And I tell you, that's a lot of energy out there at the top of that 2-3 zone now. And the turnover. Garcia forced the turnover. It's Lyons and Dupree up top, and Garcia stripped the basketball on the floor. Bodies everywhere. It'll be Parrish going to attack Lyons. No, got up in the air, made the pass. Foul on the floor. No shots. That is going to be the 5th team foul. First foul on Lyons. There's that tight stack up top. Almost like a bunch formation in football. Oh, I've been a good spot to trap, but they didn't. 2:26 to go in a 2-point ball game. Rochester has led most of the game tonight. They trail 3-0 and 3-2. Thompson will kick it back out to White. Again, tip. Travel, they had to call it, yeah. Lyons and Dupree, I like them on top of that 2-3 zone. A lot more aggressive, almost like Tasmanian devils out there running around. And we're all set. Parrish and company, 2 minutes to go in a basketball game. And they're going to go man-to-man now. So the switch comes with 1:59 to go in the basketball game from a zone to the man. White. Dupree got out there at the last second, challenged the shot. I'll tell you, great man-to-man defense. Don't know why they didn't play it earlier. White out of bounds. I'll tell you, the change in defense changed everything right there. It gives West Rutland back the ball with 1:42 to go. Harvey coming in for Lyons. Lyons getting a great round of applause. Much deserved round of applause. Well, here's the matchup. Garcia against Parrish. All the way up and tie ball game. 28 all. Garcia with the strong move and the big finish. Weak side, Mike Smith, no good. Tell ya, it was well set up. And then the foul will be called. I believe it's going to be on Thompson. Hit shots at the other end. 1-1, yes. And that will send Ann Agnes to the line looking to break the tie. Agnes has had a very instrumental role in West Rutland being right here in the ball game this late in the contest. I said he had a huge second half offensively, plus some points in the first half that I lost track of, but 28 all, and at the free throw line with 1:20 to go is Ann Agnes. I don't know how it didn't go in. And that'll be a foul on Garcia. Well, that's aggressive, and that's adrenaline pumping through your veins, but that's an 80-foot foul. You're 80 feet from the basket committing the foul. The significance is that's the 16th foul. You say, big deal, Jerry, no shots. No, but now you've set it up. Next foul you commit. You had that one foul to play with. I wouldn't be surprised to see Rochester play for a final shot the way they've been able to hold the ball. Stolen away by Ackerman to Garcia. Got to settle it down. There you go, into Lyons, to Ackerman, to Dupree. They charge at him, behind the back pass and a foul. Dupree with a behind the back pass to Ackerman, still 57 seconds to go. And you talk about some wide open, let him play. That's what the coach did right there. It looked like somebody cut a power cord in half and threw it in a puddle of water. That was just like a live wire, that whole sequence. You're watching it on Munger Vision. Third foul on Curtis. He'll sit down. 28 all, and Ackerman nurses it in. Yes, he does. 29-28, West Rutland with their first lead since 3-2, unofficially. Ackerman for the second shot. Yes! A little less body English on that one. See if Rochester opts for a timeout here or just plays through. Parrish, fouled. Oh, the Hinchy Gym is rocking now. Garcia wanted the big block, committed the foul, his third personal. Team's seventh. 2 shots for Parrish shows. Looking for the ties from the free throw line. 50.6 seconds left in regulation. No, soft and short. That's quite a lot of things. Timeout taken. There's the story on Munger Vision. 30-28 West Rutland with the lead over Rochester. 50.6 seconds to go in regulation. I'm told there are no timeouts left for West Rutland. So whatever happens in the final 50 seconds will be played through fluidly from their part. 1-point ball game. See if they go to a press. They do. Garcia is going to throw up top. Who touched it last? Going to say last touch by Thompson, intended for Ackerman. Out of bounds. Willie Parker with the call. Foul called. So it was a foul called, and that's the 10th team foul, and that's going to be 2 shots now for Ackerman. And they want to get Lyons in on the second shot. Probably for Ryan. They want to play defense with Dupree and Lyons out there. Ackerman, 3 for his last 3 from the free throw line. Actually, it's Ryan Harvey. I've been calling him Ryan. His first name is Ryan Harvey. Sorry about that. I got first name right. That was it. 4 for his last 4. Lead goes to 3. It's still 1 possession, though. Last thing you want to do if you're West Rutland is foul. Do not foul. They have enough time here to take a 2-point shot. White up, White, no. Weak side rebound. Came down to Rochester. They get another possession. Parrish will save the ball from going out of bounds with a big leap. And last touch by Garcia. 29 seconds to go. Rochester down by 3 with the basketball. 32-29 West Rutland. Ackerman with some clutch free throw shooting. White for the tie. No, it rims out. Garcia with the rebound. Foul will be called. White lobbing for a jump ball, but John McCurran will call a foul. And Adon Garcia can make this a two-possession game with these free throws. Got it. Well, I'll tell you what, another big thing jumps out has been the pressure free throws in the fourth quarter made by West Rutland. 4-point lead now at 33-29. Counting Ackerman, now Garcia, that's 6 free throws in a row in the fourth quarter. Again, last thing you want to do is foul. Parrish, three-pointer, no good. Dupree had the rebound, lost it. White stripped it away. Smith puts it up and got it. Three-pointer for Smith. 2-point ball game, 34-32. And Garcia grabbed in the backcourt. Could almost be, well, they're not going to call it intentional. But when you grab the man's jersey running away from behind, that's not making a play for the ball. Yeah, I agree. Mike Lufkin saying he reached out and actually pulled the jersey from behind. But they'll let it play through. 6.5 seconds to go and 2 shots coming up for Garcia. West Rutland, to the best of my knowledge, going back 6 for 6, 7 for 7 in the fourth quarter from the free throw line. That's clutch free throw shooting. Lead at 3. And he'll miss. Three-pointer will tie it. Smith to Parrish. Smith, it's going to count. Off the mark. West Rutland will win the ball game. They'll come from behind, trailing by 5 at the half. And congratulations to West Rutland. A great effort by Rochester. A well-officiated ball game, but it's going to be the West Rutland Golden Horde 35-32. Get out there, support your student athletes, and always support Munger Vision.